flip, thank you so much. Ah, cat avalanche. Yum Earth Organic. Yeah, do you like that? What day of the week is it, and why don't I have more good boys? Dude, wouldn't it be so spooky if you saw like a ghost right there? Or like a scarier demon than me? Hi, Ross Dragon, and welcome back to the DemonSugar Show. It's Yum Earth. It's vegan, gluten-free, organic. Oh my god, all the good stuff. Thursday night, Friday morning. What? That can't be right. I must have started too late. He told me Thursday nights I make the most money. And that Saturdays I make the least. According to my stats or whatever. You could totally take on a ghost. Thank you so much. I sometimes think this house is haunted. It's 100 years old. It's over 100 years old. It was built in the 20s. The roaring 20s. And it's outfitted with all antique furniture. There's like some new stuff like the couch, obviously. Not like gross shit, but like every like fixture and like light and like knob is like antique. Cast a 1v1 me, bro style. No way. What's the scariest ghost you can think of? I guess when I was thinking of a scary ghost, I pictured a scary Japanese ghost girl with the long black hair. I guess I pictured like The Ring or The Grudge. What did you picture? I heard this really spooky story from this YouTube channel, Mr. Ballin. Oh my god, Ridge has moved on his own. It's a sign. Grudge has a special place in my life. Watch on shrooms. That's so scary. And there's a really spooky guest room that I like make it a point not to look in. And we have one locked room that we're not supposed to enter. And an attic with no way to get up it without like an external ladder. I made him check it. Oh, a murder addict. Ah! Oh, well, I know I'm clean. Okay. I was gonna tell you guys this really spooky story I heard. Okay? From a YouTube channel. called Mr. Ball, and he had over 1 million subscribers. So I can't believe I just discovered him. But this guy who worked for NASA, a NASA engineer, had a paranormal experience. Allegedly. But that's like a really credible source. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not the kind of person that would, like, be, you know, like, making shit up like that. Like, ruining, like, you know, that could, like, ruin your career. And he still lives in the house. He saw a demon. He thought it was like a rat. It's time for the DemonSugar Show. Jack. I don't know, is that who it was? And then he had other people confirm that it was there. And multiple people could see the thing in his home. And he was like, I don't want to let it win. So he just like lives there with the demon. Who could live with a demon? They must be so troublesome. Who the fuck is that? Talk to me, Grass Dragon and Moth Matt. My real good gang. Good girl gang. Good boy gang. More ghost stories? Hi, friend. Thank you for the follow. Used to be super into paranormal stuff. Me too. But it's not healthy for everyone. So that's why it's not like my number one favorite hobby. Because if it's your number one favorite hobby, like, maybe like talk to your doctor. But I think it's interesting as long as you don't get too caught up in it. One time I got a book from an antiques store that I feel like was cursed, had like a ghost attached to it or something. And nowadays I don't like believe in that stuff truly, but at the time I was kind of superstitious. So I'll tell you what I thought at the time. Hi friend, thank you for the follow. And that too, like I for sure thought that I was having a paranormal experience, and I write the memory off now, but like who knows? And like experiences I had as like a child, and I'm like, I must have made that up or like imagined that. Like, what if I did? What if they were? Would love getting big paranormal books from the library. Read all about sorts of mysteries and monsters and then not sleep. Yes! I love that in school. So I got this book. And like, it was a book about Sarah Cruz. Like, Crewees. I think that was the name of the main character. And I don't know, it just had some spooky vibes. Then I got rid of it. That's how much I thought it was like. I was like, oh my god, this is so weird. There's like some kind of like ghosty. What made me feel like it was a ghosty? Because now I can hardly remember, it was so long ago, but I know that I was very spooked, and I gave away the book very shortly after acquiring it. I guess I had weird nightmares. I guess like the shadow people type stuff, but that's just like being paranoid about shadows. I don't know. One time a bunch of papers flew everywhere, but I guess that could have been a freak gust of wind. So like nothing definitive. But I was never the type to like summon a ghost, to like call on a ghost. So, one time I had an asthma attack and fainted at this place that used to be like a fort, like a military fort, like super old. But there was like a convention going on there. The space had been like converted into like public space, and then we like me and my friends wandered into an area we weren't supposed to, and I got really bad chills, and I don't know, I just got like super spooked, and I felt like I can't even think of like if there was like really a ghost, but I was like, oh my god, I'm just getting some ghostly vibes, jinkies. And then I fainted. But I think that's from like running around like playing like Mystery Inc. And then I woke up and started like, ah! But I mean, I also fainted from asthma on like other occasions where I didn't feel like a ghostly presence. And then I like looked it up and I'm like, is there anything spooky? And then I did see local things say, oh yes, this is haunted. Officially too spooky. I had some friends that we used to try to like telepathically like communicate with each other. We'd like practice like trying to like transmit thoughts, or like trying to like push each other with our minds. Oh my god. What's that guy on TikTok? Brock W something. Brock, well, I don't know. He is so fucking funny. Like the vampire girl, little TikToks about like cringy like vampire kids and like things they pretended to do. Like take Tic Tacs and pretend it was medicine. I never did that. And I don't remember a specific person doing that, but I feel like I remember that happening. Fear of aliens, you didn't want to be abducted? Ooh. Yeah, I'm not super afraid of aliens. Abduct me, baby. I'm just kidding, don't. It would actually be really scary. Have you seen the movie The Fourth Kind? I saw it in theaters. It was pretty scary. At least you wouldn't remember afterwards. I've just seen so many people lose their way getting too involved with this stuff. So I try not to like make a big deal about it or like perpetuate it too much on stream. Even though it's like really fun, it's like not fun for everyone. Like for some people it's really dangerous, and sometimes that like results in dangerous consequences. Like people like committing murder for like bananas reasons. And so I think it's important not to like indulge delusions or like encourage delusions. And that's not to say I don't believe in the paranormal at all. But I would say I'm a skeptic, and I think having a skeptical mind is really important. And I spent a long time not questioning anything about the world, being raised Christian and being taught not to question. So that now I think it's really important to be skeptical. But I still like weird stuff. That's why the NASA engineer story is so scary, because that's a skeptical person. I'm sure there's stuff out there that we have no idea about. Okay, for instance, a mantis shrimp has like 16 rods and cones in their eyes, and we have like 3. They can see so many colors that we can't even perceive or understand. So, like, imagine what they see. Imagine what we can't see. It might not even be, like, supernatural. It might just be natural phenomena that we don't, like, understand yet. Right? I don't know. Maybe it'd be overwhelming. I can't eat anything that sees more color than I can. What? I can't eat something that knows things I don't. Let's see. What's another spoopy thing that I've had happen? Another antique book. I got two antique paranormal books from a thrift store. And they just like gave off weird vibes. And I don't know, I felt spooked until I got rid of them. Hi friend, and welcome to the DemonSugar Show. I do like Jolly Ranchers. I think religious cults are really interesting. Like what beliefs can lead people to do. It's like really scary. You know, I think we can like learn from history. And I think it's really excellent to learn from other people's experiences. Always be skeptical. Don't be quick to believe people. Not even me. Cults can be terrifying, especially when they don't get what they want. Right? And that's even scarier. I once met a girl that was raised in Scientology. She had heckin' issues, and she didn't believe in it anymore. She like escaped, but like she was born into it. She was like raised Scientologist. All right. I do have a face for TV. That's why I'm on your TV right now, friend. Hi. Welcome to the DemonSugar Show. Honestly, it's what I get for eating my lollipop like a fool. Sorry. Sorry. I thought we could have fun. I guess no one's big enough for fun. Little boys, all of you. Yeah, but you're still here. You're not ignoring it, you're watching it. That did make you laugh, yeah, that's good. Probably smarter. Haven't you ever heard of fan service? Oof, hit the auto mod. Ha! Goodness gracious, no, get a room. This is Chase. Chase the cheetah. It's my baby. Can't you tell that we match? Oh my god, I love 13 Ghosts. Isn't that a good name for a cheetah? Did you know that cheetahs are the only big cats that purr? That's why they're my favorite. But actually what I'm wearing is not cheetah print. It's leopard print. Cheetahs have full filled in black spots and eyeliner that goes down to their nose. What's popular in fashion is leopard spots. It's never cheetah spots. Cheetah spots look like Dalmatian spots. But I figured you noobs wouldn't know that. I love cats. I love leopard print and cheetah print and tiger print, not zebra. I don't know. I think maybe I just possessed a cat last time. I think I was a cat in a past life. Or you mean, am I a cat person? I'm a cat person over a dog person for sure. I like tigers. I like cheetahs. I like leopards. I like ocelots. I like servals. I like sand cats. I like jungle cats. I also like doggos. I'm not like an anti-doggo person. I've had 3 cats and a rabbit. Aww, a bunny.